Welcome to the Unspoken Truth podcast, guys. We took a little bit of a hiatus, but here we are. We're back.
You want to know why? A little bit of a hiatus? It's not a hiatus. Stuff has been going on. Brayden's in a relationship.
No.
Situationship. Okay, but I'm putting him on blast. But no, some stuff's been going on. I'll talk about myself and I'll let him do his so I don't call him out so much. So I may not have talked to y'all since I got engaged.
Yeah, we did. You told him yes, because I
got a date planned.
Oh yeah, he does. He has a day planned for.
Not indulging in that. We're gonna.
Yeah, no.
But I got a date planned. It's 2026. Big part. Man, I'm gonna be a grandpa, y'all.
Grandpa. That was what that Facebook post was about him, because grandpa, weak knees, and grumpy attitude.
Hey, listen.
That's probably the buffest grandpa that I've seen too. So.
Thanks. But my husband is going to be the youngest grandpa I know.
Oh, I know. What, a 28? 25?
Actually, he'll be 29 when my grandson is born. So 29 years old, grandpa.
That's, I mean, got a kid already, grandpa, let's just escalate the whole process.
You know what's crazy to me too is I talk about my kids so much and it shows how much y'all don't fucking follow. Whether you follow or not, you don't actually follow.
Right, yeah.
The actual life process. But I have a daughter that's 17 and she's pregnant. She hit it. What is that? All right, so March, April, she hit it 3 months, 3.5 months.
Yeah.
She took a test in April, positive. Didn't tell us until late June, July.
Yeah. Well,
did a sonogram. Oh, no. Ultrasound to hear the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember last period.
Oh, man.
Went back. And the whole time I'm tripping balls.
Right.
First, let me rewind. My mom had to call me because my daughter told my mom to tell me because she was scared.
Yeah.
Took me 2.5 days to call her. All right, cool. I did. To make a really long story short, she had to go get a sonogram. She's 4.5, now almost 5 months long.
Born
in December, will be born in December.
I hope that
I have a grandson coming.
I hope that also, because with Cody, his daughter, his son, and I hope with his grandchild, they're all on the 19th.
Me too. I told my daughter, I said, fucking plug it up.
Hold
do
it
some
until...
Kegels, work that shit in. But the 19th's easiest for me to remember. So like my anniversary's on the 19th.
Yeah.
Mine and my kids' birthdays are on the 19th.
All on the 19th.
I mean, like, it's...
And it was really funny because whenever he was telling me about this, I was like, you're what? Like, you're fucking with me. And I'm like, hold on. I
mean,
this puts any open relationship stuff that I was talking about to shame. Like,
fuck no, it doesn't. I'm just a young grandpa.
So a very young grandpa at that. And I was like, you're what? Hold on. And I had to go read through it. And I was like, what? Like,
I was mad. I was at first mad, to talk through it. It's a mental health conversation. I was pissed. And to say pissed, I was pissed because I was scared.
Yeah.
And in mental health, you don't know how to express something or how to talk about it.
True.
And it could be misconstrued from something else whenever you're trying to express it in a different way. So like when I say I was pissed, I was scared.
Yeah.
Because my mental health went straight to, God, everything's fucked up. Everything is bad. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible for her. It's gonna be terrible for everybody. And not in many senses, but in the simple one that it's so hard to have a kid at a young age.
Yeah. Like what we're talking about
in your mental health.
Well, yeah. Like in the last episode that we're talking about with kids, you're dating with kids. And so.
No joke. But having kids at a young age, oh my God. So, so I was pissed. But pissed, I was scared.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to distinguish the two in one emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was scared for school. I was scared what she's going to have to go through. Dude, having a kid at a young age is a big deal.
Yeah.
Of course. Many, many people know.
Yeah.
But school, she's a senior. What are we going to do? What are you going to do as you're the mother? What are you going to do?
Right.
I'm here for support. What are you going to do? Big part in mental health. Big part in mental health is support. What the fuck are you going to do? Because I'm here.
No,
what's your plans?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, for sure.
What does this do to your whole life? How are you expecting to go forward? How can I help you?
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me, man.
I mean, as it should. Like, I think, and if it doesn't scare you, then like, what kind of parent are you? You know what I'm saying?
So, and talking to her, she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Well, she's your kid.
Duh.
She's your kid. I have to
She's
fully
gonna
give
be
her
a good
that.
mom. We got it together. We're gonna do it.
Can I interrupt you? What's your name gonna be?
Mine?
I think it'd be really cool. Is like,
You know, I'm up for suggestions.
Pop. I think
Well,
that
Pop-Pops is what I'm leaning
Pop
towards.
would like. It works for you.
Pop-Pop's what I'm leaning towards. You know, I saw one, Chat GPT.
We love Chat GPT.
Oh my
Chat
God, I'll quote him in a little bit. Some say her, some say him. I think AI is
Whatever you want it to be.
non-gendered.
Yeah, I think AI is
identifiable.
100% what you want it to be.
But
Is this real?
G dude,
G-dude. G-dude?
isn't that kind of like? It sounds pretty douchebag, but it also makes you like
G-dude.
hear it because it's not something normal.
Yeah.
The fuck you think I'm supposed to be called?
Pop. Like, I think Pop.
Pop-Pop's what I'm leaning towards, but I'm just
G-dude?
saying, like, this is what chat said.
G-dude.
And y'all talk to chat all the time.
I talked to ChatGPT
This is
about
what chat said.
G-dude.
No, Pop-Pop.
It's like Lego Man.
What would you say other than Pop-Pop?
Pop. That fits you
Other
as
than
your
Pop-Pop,
best friend.
what would you say?
Well, I would say in reference to your dad was Papa Cody.
I wouldn't do Papa.
Okay, so
And it's not Papa, it's Papa.
Papa. My bad.
Yeah,
So I would say
Papa was
Papa
my
Cody.
grandpa, and then Papa was my dad.
Yeah, but I think it's in the carry.
You know, like I even kind of half-ass want it to be Gramps.
Gramps,
Yeah.
Grampy. I like
Yeah,
that.
because I mean, like, I'm just
Gramps.
I'm not worried about the term making me an age.
Right.
I don't
Well,
fucking care. But
I
I kind of like Gramps.
I think Gramps it fits you. Grumpy attitude, all and everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grumpy attitude. Achy
I even thought
joints.
about Grumps.
No, not
I thought about Grumps.
No.
No. Grumpy Grumps.
Gramps. If it, the Gramps seems happier.
I'm not that happy all the time.
Well, I mean,
Mental health is great. No, but I thought about legit. These are the two, Pop-Ups or Gramps. I know we joke.
I like Gramps. I thought Pop
I
was
think
cool,
Gramps
but I
is
like
cool.
Gramps is
I
like
like it.
I like that for you. That's
Yeah,
you.
where's my Gramps?
He will help you.
Hey,
He
my
will
Gramps
help,
will fuck you up.
and he will help you hide a body, but while complaining about his back hurting. But
Don't
he's
tell
got
FBI
you.
that. I will complain the whole time.
1,000%. I love that for.
I think Gramps. So Pop-Ups or
Gramps.
Gramps are my two things.
I think Gramps.
But I think I'm also, because I got those two and they're not like, I'm not torn on one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm either going to let my daughter decide or let my grandson decide.
He's gonna come out calling you Poppy.
You know,
Like a
my
Smurf,
nephews
Papa
call
Smurf.
my littles call me Coco because they couldn't pronounce my
they
name.
do.
Grandpa Coco.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But leaning towards, to get off the conversation, leaning towards Pops and Gramps.
I like that. I like Gramps. I didn't know about Gramps until 5 minutes ago. So I think that Gramps fits you.
One day I was driving.
I like that. It fits you. It fits you in every aspect of who you are. Grumpy.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
I like that
I was
too.
driving one day and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Gramps. Call my Gramps.
Yeah.
Call my Gramps. I can hear it. Call my Gramps.
For sure.
Call my
I can't wait
Gramps.
to. And I'm not going to hold it out, but my daughter might name him after me.
As she should. Well, that name.
No, just the middle name.
Carry on. The name that middle
Well,
name
because
is very powerful.
think about it. Think about it as a girl.
Yeah.
What do you have that kid's name's going to carry?
Mm-hmm. No last name.
You get to choose it.
Yeah.
The last name goes with the
Yeah.
sperm
The
donor.
husband.
Well, because I'm not saying that
Right.
disrespectful to my daughter.
Right. No.
Just because whomever gives it.
Yes,
You know?
that's their last name.
No, I don't know what they're going to be or what's going to happen. Like, I have no clue.
Yeah.
But my daughter wants it to be a part of her too.
Yeah.
Which,
And I love that. And that just makes me feel because can I say that name?
what?
The middle name?
Yeah, my name, yeah.
So the middle name, which was his dad's.
It's my name.
Which
Dane.
is
It does.
his son
It's my
Aries,
son.
which will now be his grandson's. It's Dane. I think that name that's a very powerful name, And I even told him one day, the one month that I did OnlyFans, I was like, I'm not gonna tell you my OnlyFans whole name, but the middle name was Dane, Dayne. But Dane is a very powerful name. And so the fact that it's carried down from your dad to you, to your son, and now to your grandson, I think that's so cool that she does that.
I think it's amazing too, because she told me to. She's like, Dad, don't feel special and don't get her upset.
Don't feel special.
Yeah, no, because she's hard like me.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's great, and you don't look like a grandpa. It's fun. Minus a little bit of gray hair, but
I'll go from DILF to GILF.
The funniest thing is I'm older than Cody, and you guys will. This is the first time you'll hear me ever admit it. He's a grandpa, and he's a grandpa now. I get such.
You know what? And for a long time, again, this is in mental health for a long. But to be held to that standard, saying you're older, saying, "God, you're a grandpa. You're supposed to be at this age." That fucks with your mental too.
It does.
Man.
It's all about.
One time I was in a bar.
No.
I was in a bar and there was these kids, but they're old enough to maybe drink. They were there drinking, and I was talking. They went off of me talking about the ages of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not by the way I looked, saying that proudly, but they did hold me to about 5 or 6 years standard higher, and I've never been done that. And do you know that stung? That actually, going into our mental health conversation, that probably was no bullshit. And this was at Milo Butterfinger in Dallas.
Yeah.
You and I were there.
Yeah.
And we were there with some friends. And that probably started the downhill of me disassociating with the look of the age group that I knew I was. At that time, it put me down here once here and that. And right. I pummeled after that.
I didn't know that.
With looks, yeah, man. And we'll get into it, like crying in the shower, thoughts of suicide.
Right.
I mean, and that's obviously don't need to be committed.
Right.
And fuck you if you think I do. Everyone thinks of it. Everyone thinks of, God, I'm not good enough. God, man, what if I wasn't here? No one actually thinks of then the process after and how much you hurt and everything. We'll get into that. But just from looks alone, that put me in a hole.
Yeah.
Because I hit a age group for myself that I thought I was getting old.
Yeah.
And that's not for everybody.
Right.
Because you met it. I'm trying to catch up to it. No, just lighten the mood. I really for the past, if I'm being honest and putting it out there, for the past probably 2 years, I've struggled with what age I am.
Okay.
How I look. What's changing. The wrinkles. The saggy. The body changes of, I may have hit a peak. There could be another peak, but there's a peak that you hit. And, that pummel for someone, even the slightest above your age guess will drill someone so hard. And I've been battling with that for 2 years, unknowingly to anyone. Again, towards your mental health, you don't know if you don't ask.
Right. I think mental health is something that we all deal with, but we don't talk about. And I think
because you're scared to say the wrong thing. You're scared to ask in the wrong way.
So much with our generation is,
I don't think it's generational.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I think generational now, it's becoming more okay to talk about.
I agree. But I also think with our specific generation, we were given a little bit more of a harder learning lesson. Boys don't cry. 1,000%. Boys don't do that.
You can't cry.
Yeah, you can't cry. Your boys don't do that. Boys don't cry. Boys are the man of the family. And
boys
then
can't be gay.
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
We're getting into that. We're getting into that.
So, but yeah, and I think that's when I say that respectfully to our generation, because I think our generation had it so hard for that fact too. You know what I'm saying? And now I think kids have it so much more easier, but also
I wouldn't say easier. I think more. They don't have it easier. They just have it more
in a different form.
Understood.
Understood. That's a good one.
I don't think they have it easier because my son is still, I want to say confused, but it's not confused. He's still battling between who he is, what he is. He's got now 3 gay dads.
Yeah.
And at one point in time, he had 4, but he has no mom.
Yeah.
Because we adopted him. He's confused as fuck, but he likes girls. Again, on your mental health. You know what that does to a parent? Having to teach your kid to be whom they want to be, but hope that they're straight because you don't want them to go reprimand from all what being gay is.
Yeah.
Man, mental health it comes in every aspect.
Mental health is
financially, relationships. Which my favorite part is sexual. Situational.
For a lot of it. Situational. That's a great word.
Because that's more temporary.
It could be long term.
If you let it be.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think long-term problems come from not conversating and isolating yourself, which takes a lot to understand how not to do, which is all communication. Communication is key for everything.
You know what? And that brings us to a topic we talked about. And that's what I was talking to you about tonight when we talked about a lot of things. Communication is so key part of so many things, like in open relationships. Communication is, when you feel,
we've touched on that many times.
Yes. And when you feel that comfort with that person for myself, and I'll say that speaking for myself, just whenever said person is so are you good? How do you feel? The communication part is amazing.
Actually, talking about that, that's a good conversation about how you would conversate someone's mental health.
Yes. Mentally, where are you at?
You have to talk about it in open-ended conversation, open-ended questions, non-judgmental conversations, and not how are you? They're going to be like, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been lately and what's been going on? Because I'm going to shut down. If you say what's in my head, I'm like, no, you don't need to know all this.
Okay.
How are you? What's been going on?
Yeah. Talk to me.
What's the worst part that's happened this month, this week? What's the worst thing that's happened this week? If you were to talk to somebody, what would you want them to know? What's bothering you the most?
Talk to me.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Don't ever say I understand. Relate, but don't relate that much. Open-ended conversation. You tell me something. Thank you for trusting me with that. How else can I help? Would you like to talk anymore?
Well, and I say that, and I agree with you in the respect of, I'm not going into too many details about it, but I have opened myself up to open relationship and open ideas and stuff like that. And the fact, and I say this respectfully, there's a person that I'm talking to, but this person I'm really, really comfortable with. And
hey, teddy bear,
you stop. But you go there when you talk about it, and that's the one thing this said person is always making sure that I am. Are you good? How do you feel? Is this too much?
At the same time, that could be too much.
Well, for me, it's not.
But you have to be expressive. Person is different.
Yes. And so, and that's what he goes, you have to talk to me and you have to tell me these things.
So in you talking about that turns me to talking about relationships. Mm-hmm. How do you say that you're smothering me?
Well, one of the greatest things that I love from you is to be upfront and upfront. Hey, I need you to take a few steps back because I'm getting a little bit. How do you say
that without them saying, "Oh, we need to break up"?
And there's two different. That's a breakup, and that's also taking. Hey, just give me a little minute. I don't need you to be so up in it, but just hey, just give me a minute.
How would you approach that conversation?
Personally, I'd be like, hey. You're doing a whole lot, and I am one of those people, and you know that you've known me for many years. I'm one of those people. I would rather tell you the truth than lie to you. So I'll be like, hey, I need you to just chill for a minute, chill. And I'd be like, hey, just chill for a minute.
So it leads to my question: how would you know that you needed that?
I would tell them.
But self-distinguished.
Yes, you're
because
doing too much.
How did you learn that about yourself?
Because they're doing too much.
Okay, correct. All right, but slow down and hear what I'm saying. You have to then think about what's going on in your life or what triggers those emotions for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing too much, but what internally does that do to you and why? Why did that come about? It's not because it's one person. It's because you have the internal issues from maybe something that happened, maybe trauma, maybe just something that you're feeling that is weighing on your mind that they're doing too much of.
Doing the most.
But it's not even a big deal, but it's on your mind. How do you express that?
In the back of my mind, it gets annoying. Okay, I need you to chill the fuck out. And so then that's what I'd be like, hey, you're just doing the most. Chill for a minute. Like,
doing the most to me is gonna piss me off. If you tell me that, I'm not drilling you. All I'm saying is, so in reference to my relationship recently,
right?
I'm gonna say recently,
Yeah,
because I love Innocent so fucking much, and we do amazing in our relationship. Because you know, there's times that you get pissed off at the world, but not at your other.
Yes.
How can you distinguish that? But also, how do you explain that to your person, and that your person not take that offensive when you're just such a... Let me change what I said. When you're in such a poor mood.
When you're
because it gets taken personally.
Right. But you also have that reassurance, and in a relationship, you have that reassurance to, I would assume that your partner would know, hey, he's in a mood, just let back off. You know,
it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way.
For you?
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll talk personally. I was talking generally, but sure, if you want to talk about me personally, so it's easier to relate. For me personally, yeah. Say I know Anson's going through something.
Okay.
And say I know it was a hard day for him. But still at the same time, and it's hard to put your stuff lower than here when you're trying to meet always. It's not always a 50-50 in a relationship. It's just not. Say he's going through some shit, even if it was a bad day at work. But something when he come home shifted, and it's not normal.
Yeah.
He didn't kiss me the right way, or he's not showing me attention like normal, even when he's like, I've seen him in bad moods. But this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did I do? What happened?
Mentally, you're going through a circulation.
Oh my God, do you know what fucking happens in your mind?
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So how do you squash that? What's the easiest and most efficient and quickest way to address that?
To calmly talk to your partner and be, are you good? Are you okay? Like, I don't want to, like, for me personally, but
what if you get addressed in defense?
For me, I'm just going to let that I know from, okay, if you get addressed in defense, that person needs their space. They need a minute. So I feel like they're going to give them.
So you have to be adult enough to know that it's not you.
Towards me.
Okay.
Because I know, just from you being my best friend, I know when you are, if you have a mood or you're in a space, I'm not even going to talk to you, question you.
That is my point. And you did, and I'm not saying it was a test, but you did great in answering. We have to accept someone being angry and not them at you.
Right. And not take it out on them and just listen to it.
Do you know how hard that is for someone to be pissed off all day and you not to feel like you did something wrong?
Right. And you get caught up in your head wondering, what did I do wrong? Did I do this? Did I do that? And
yeah. Or they're mad and they're not telling me why they're really mad.
Yeah.
There's an underlying. You know how fucking hard that is? Okay. Decide relationship shit, because this mental health is a big deal to me. It really is.
It is.
I got diagnosed a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Manic depressive, borderline bipolar.
Oh.
I did. I'm crazy. We all know. No, we all know, man. I'm fucking
I can tell
crazy.
You guys
it's fine.
I
you know what?
They tell you that. So
my crazy met crazy. If you didn't know, manic is immediate and hard, just to say the least. So when I get depressed like under a rock type. Like, no, but when I'm manic, it's like shut me down from the world. I'm gonna lock my door. You're not gonna come around. I'm hiding from the world, kind of thing. Like I shut down. Bipolar is your moods, your mood swings. So depression happens and deals with your moods, but bipolar is an actual mood swing. Like I could be this high. You pissed me off this quick. So there's medications, and I'm a medical professional because I'm a nurse, but I'm not a medical professional to speak about medications or why you should take them or when you should take them. I'm not at all indulging in disclosure.
Talk to your doctor. Consult your doctor.
Don't sue me. No, but seriously, like I got put on some medication when I was younger, and it did turn me suicidal. I don't want to say turn me suicidal, but I damn near killed myself.
Yeah.
I took too many pills. I I had to get my stomach pumped. Whole thing from my mom. My mom dealt through all this. I said my mom because my mom dealt through all this. You know, and that wasn't the only time or thing that I thought about. I wrote my first poem that I wrote, and I'm a poet.
A songwriter, a poet.
I'm a poet. I can write if I want to.
He can write.
And it's pretty good. It really is pretty good.
It's not
but
pretty
my
good.
first,
it's amazing.
My first poem was a suicide poem.
I remember I read it because I wanted to get his stuff published for him, and he's like, "I'm not ready for the world to hear that." And the stuff that you guys, he is a.
We're all drowning.
Mm-hmm.
We're all drowning in our mental health.
Yes.
You wear it with a smile. I tend to. Be kind to someone, for one, and I'm just throwing that in there. Like you never know what they're going through, and really, they could off themselves when they go home. I have a best friend that died a couple years ago. Suicide. You know, we've rambled around. I want to be specific.
So, what do you think are coping in?
I want to be specific on if you feel uncomfortable talking to someone, if you think that they're gonna judge you, or if you think that you're embarrassed or ashamed of how you're feeling, that's when you need to talk to somebody. No matter how.
What if it's hard to talk to somebody and you don't feel like they're gonna listen?
Man, I'm tearing up.
So, like, I know that you feel really, like, passionate about this. Like, do you need a moment?
I'm good, man. Reason, crying. Crying's okay, too. Yeah, grown men cry.
One of the things I feel like we were raised on is boys don't cry.
I was beat because I was crying.
And one of the lessons that I have learned from you is it's okay for anybody to cry because I cry in the shower, quote unquote.
Who taught you that?
Quote unquote is what he said. I cry in the shower and nobody knows. And he learned that from his mother. Is what he told me. And when that's one of the life lessons that I carry with me till this day, because you cry in the shower, nobody's going to know.
My mom used to get out and tell me, I'd check on her.
You don't have to go too
stories deep. That'll go way down the abuse stories and all the extra. You know, I was always checking on my mom. I was always the one that protected everybody. But my mom would tell me, "No, I got soap in my eyes. I got soap in my eyes. That's why they're red. That's why I'm crying." And I never really pinpointed it until I was older. And crying in the shower.
Nobody knows.
Well, especially when you have kids.
Yeah.
You have no time or other place to do anything. Even let's break it up, masturbating. I mean, that's helpful for your mental health, and I can't do that anywhere other than having kids than in the shower.
Dad, what are you doing?
I didn't even like it in the shower before I had kids. But to break up a hard conversation, you know, I got beat for crying. I lived a rough life growing up, but crying is okay. I mean, crying's healthy. Crying doesn't mean you're sad.
Well, my grandmother always used to tell me, like, crying cleanses the soul. Like,
you know, raining to me cleanses the soul. A rainy day cleans everything away. But crying is similar.
Yeah.
If you don't have anyone to talk to, if you don't have anywhere to go, any strategies, I don't have the best. But reach out to me.
Talk to somebody.
I mean, I suck at social media lately because honestly, that's part of my mental health too. Social media is toxic. It is. Even for the single person, it is. You're wanting to be liked more than another person. You're wanting to wear better than another person. You're wanting to fucking show less than the other person. You're wanting to wear makeup now because this other person did. You're wanting all these things that you see off social media. Take a break from it. Aside from saying or arguing or even debating on that, social media for some, you also look at what other people are doing and
compare yourself to that, and trying to be who's better.
Take a 6-month break and tell me what it does for you.
Okay,
serious.
Okay,
it's amazing. You don't care about other people, what they think, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But retracting back to what I said, aside from all social media, I suck at posting. I suck at doing it because I've refrained myself from it for similar reasons. Contact me, reach out. Don't be a douchebag. Don't be sick.
Don't send no unsolicited ass nudes. Don't do that.
Don't be sick. I'm in a very comfortable, confident relationship. But seriously, if you need someone, man, I can't promise I'll meet you for coffee, but I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You don't know the times that I've thought about offing myself. You don't know the times that you've yourself thought about offing yourself, but you're actually afraid to talk about it and admit it, which is okay. But the one day that you fucking finally do, please talk about it. Everyone thinks about it. Everyone contemplates about it. And it may not be a whole ass decision, but we all think about, man, what if? Don't tell me you don't. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We all think about, man, would it be better? Would it be beneficial? But we don't think about who it would hurt.
That part.
Because you leave behind everybody else to suffer.
And pick up those pieces.
Everybody else suffers. And in all reality, it's really not that bad. The only bad in it is the people that you have around you that are making it bad.
That part. Like, you are who you surround yourself with.
No bullshit. Your beliefs are what you hear.
Mm-hmm. And that person that is telling you something, myself and I am the very key witness more than once, is surrounding myself with toxicity and people telling me it's okay, while I'm self-destructing and having this one over here be like, hey, you probably shouldn't do that, and you already know you shouldn't, but do you? I got you, and I'll pick up those pieces, but that's toxic that you're hanging around with.
What sucks too is being that person for somebody. No offense at all, but sometimes people don't realize when they need to be that person for you. You know, that person also has mental health issues. Obviously, I cried. I'm fine with that. I am completely fine with that. Moral to my point to all of this is conversation and communication. I know that I say that with every relationship, everything we do. It's something that I've struggled to do, something that I've struggled to be good at. Express it, man. You know, most people are afraid to say the wrong thing. Most people are afraid to burden someone. Most people are embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I am still somewhat embarrassed about the mental health problems, issues, concerns that I have. The only way we resolve it is talking about it. Otherwise, it gets buried. And by buried, I mean probably you.
Buried by what? You mean probably what? One more time.
I said the only way that we deal with this or address it is talking about it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it gets buried.
Yeah.
And by buried, I mean you.
Mm-hmm.
By body.
Itself. Yeah. Yeah.
Because whether it be now, you commit suicide, God forbid, please don't. You get murdered, blah, blah, this, X, Y, and Z. It could get carried until you get buried. Just fucking talk about it. It's uncomfortable. It's unspoken.
And just going to throw this out there. If you guys are, and I hope that you're not, you're struggling with suicide, please reach out to the 988 Lifeline. They're there 24/7.
Or fucking reach out to me.
Reach out to Cody. They're there 24/7.
Double my roofies. I know it's funny. I know it's funny. I thought it was funny. That's why I picked the name.
It took you quite a minute.
I have a high tolerance, but
reach out to somebody.
Reach out to me, man.
You know,
woman,
because you never know what somebody's going through, and that's what the memes and the things that I've seen so much on.
And you know what's crazy? Again, don't be crazy, but I won't reply to somebody, but have some problems and see how quick I help.
Yeah.
So if you don't communicate, conversate, you're going to isolate. What did I tell you on the way here? I feel so fucking alone lately.
Yeah.
I feel, man, all my dad's family's died. I barely have anything left. Lately, my mental health has been shit.
Yeah. And we've talked about this a couple of past times that I've seen you and myself too, because.
But if I do, crying in the shower is not doing me any good. Gym is a big deal to me. Gym is a big mental health help to me. But do you know that sometimes you get so stuck in your rut, that helped you the most, just even though you're doing it, doesn't seem obtainable. So then what do you do aside from medication? Because I'm not a medical professional.
Yeah, no.
And there are medications out there to help you. But aside from that, what do you do?
Of course, talk about it. Of course, talk about it. But I'm going to say, for my own personal experience, this is what I'm going to say. And a lot of people, y'all might look at me like I'm crazy. I know you're not a religious person. But for me, like when Bronco died, like I went to the deep depression. I felt like my religion got me, not my faith got me through.
That's fine.
And so I feel like, and I told you this earlier, this is what I was telling Cody. I feel like I'm in a great place in my life. I also feel like I'm in a great place too, because I have put myself back into that position where I've, and a lot of people are going to laugh, and it's cool. This is my old experience, but I've surrendered. And like with my anxiety, I don't even take medications for anything like that. But I feel like my spirit, my faith that I have works for me. And that's what's been getting me through.
I get that. I mean, people can lean to that. And I'm just not one to do
right.
So.
And I feel like for me, that my faith has got me through so much. And now more recently.
You go to church?
No.
You pray every day?
I do.
Okay, cool. Question. You getting through everything lately?
You can ask. It's not gonna offend me.
I don't care. I don't fucking care if it does. I really don't.
Here it comes, y'all.
What consumes your day?
What consumes my day?
Anything involving Jesus or involving everybody else clouding your thoughts of what's really going on during the day, that they're blowing you up, asking you questions, asking you to go do things, asking you to drink, asking you to go on trips, asking you to do every fucking thing but the real picture that you should be looking at.
My whole day consumes of that picture, that piece of that picture, which is my faith. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect human being, because I'm not.
None of us are.
No, and I agree. And that's what I'm saying is I make sure to take care of myself. But also, when they asked me to do that, I have been saying,
it's not clouding what you're really.
I think in a position right what I'm in right now, I don't think I'm clouded. I don't think I'm cloud-minded.
Good? Not drilling. I'm asking.
No, I personally feel like my judgment is not clouded.
But okay, all right.
So I don't feel like, to answer your question, I don't feel like my judgment is clouded. I feel like I've weeded out a lot
by all the shit that's going on with you. The reason I'm asking isn't for you. The reason I'm asking is because people feel themselves with so many things going on, so many things that will alter the way that they're thinking or what they should be thinking about and addressing. So they're on social media all day. They're talking to X, Y, and Z. They're juggling 10 dudes, girls, whatever. Laugh. He laughs because he knows. But you do all these things when you're crying in the shower, but do you address that?
But what do you do when you're not crying in the shower, though? Like
you're talking to all these dudes in social media and going on trips, and you're.
But I'm in an okay place. Like I'm mentally okay. I feel like no. I'm not. I don't. My bad.
You feel like you're an example. You're really getting defensive. You're an example.
But yes,
in that aspect, because me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a relationship now, so I don't go on. If I'm on trips, I'm with family.
Right.
But like, I don't do all those things that a single would do.
Right.
But you were just an example.
Yeah.
I wasn't. No, but like seriously, like when do you actually get to think about your actual mental? Like you're so clouded in all of this that you've got going on. When do you actually like seclude? Well, you can't seclude so much that you'll off yourself.
Right. Well, and I feel like
because I've been watching Wentworth. Wentworth, y'all. And people be offing themselves. They've been getting hot shots.
Well, like for myself, and I know that I feel like for one of the reasons that I say that, and I feel like that I'm in a good place, is because I am by myself every evening.
Okay.
From when I get off work, I have that time and I sit with my dogs.
Off social media.
Yeah. And I sit there. There's 2 to 3 hours, and then I pass out and go to bed. I have to do after I'm done work, I do my posts that I need to do for our show and stuff like that. And then I will pass out. And then it never fails. I wake up like at 3 a.m, and then I'm checking, and then I go to the gym. But my life has become so boring. It's crazy. Like when you moved to Austin that first time, when I lived in farmers market, my life consumed of just going home, like working, turning off the computer, going to bed and passing out. That is what my life has become. Right. And last weekend was the first weekend that I went out in a while. And then at like 10 o'clock, I'm ready to go home. Like, and so like I've had, huh?
That's 40s.
I'm not a 40 yet. Thank you. Almost there, but not yet. Mm-hmm. I have a great doctor. Filler House, Fort Worth, right here, Botox and everything. Go hit up Carmen. But no, and that's what, and it's so funny for people who have known me, especially like you, like, yeah, I love my social media, but I sit at home by myself and I'm like, nobody wants to hang out. Like, and I sit there with my dogs, my mental health.
But that for you doesn't fuck with your mental being alone?
It did for a while, but now I sit there and talk to myself and I respond and I'm okay with that.
We've had viewers, we've had people asking, what would you do in that aspect? Sitting at home, basking in your mental. What did you do for it?
A person alone with their thoughts is a dangerous thing, but I also had to face my thoughts.
So what did you do?
I prayed.
You're not going to get that with me.
That's what I was thinking about.
You're not going to get that with me. I'm a realist. So we do gym.
Gym.
We do gym. Some people self-medicate, drinking, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, all that shit. No, we do gym. We talk about it.
Well, of course I talk about it.
Okay. Sorry, Brayden, but man, you're making this tough on me. But it can't just be those two things. We don't just gym and talk about it. So okay.
You have to come to terms with it as yourself.
There's fucking therapy, but then there's the financial situation. What if I don't have the money to pay for therapy?
Right. But there are, yes.
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT is not a medical doctor, so please don't take the medical advice from them.
He'll give you the answer.
But you have to, what you have told me.
Okay, so listen, there's meditation. I want to go over a couple of things before we get close to the end.
Okay. Hold on, let me just throw this out. What you have always told me to, if you don't fight your demons, they're going to follow you all the way around.
That's 1,000%.
One of the things that I have learned in that when you are caught by yourself with those thoughts, I am fighting my demons and I'm winning. That's what it is. And however you might fight your demons is your own person and how you may do that.
About it and that works for you.
Right. And it also consists of working out, but it's also figuring out the situation that you're making so big in your head that it's not that big.
What if someone can't do that?
Then reach out.
These are the strategies, of course. You're embarrassed. You're ashamed. Mental health comes from most addicts. Not all addicts are mental health or have mental health issues. I address a couple of things like self-care. It's a big thing.
Journaling. Write it out. No? Okay.
Sure. I roll my eyes because I wouldn't do that, but you could.
You're a poetic person. Did you not do that?
In jail.
But you still wrote it. It was helpful.
The many years I was locked up, I could draw and I could write a poem to.
So that helped you?
Blow out a publisher.
So that helped you?
In there.
Okay. So it was still a coping mechanism.
How about here in the real world? Am I going to cut someone's throat? No. Absolutely not. I'm not on Wentworth. I've been watching that lately. No, but I mentioned the gym, and that's a big one for me. How about water? Have you ever sat by the beach at nighttime with no one around, close enough to maybe where the waves wash up on your feet, and sit there and just look out in there and know that there's a whole nother fucking world, that they have so many things going on too, but knows that your problems aren't the worst.
And they're bigger
not
problems.
Everything. Do you see how big that wave is out there? You know what's under there? A whole lot more problems than what we got.
Uh-huh.
I know this sounds cliche, but someone's always got it worse.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this out there. Let's touch home a little bit, yeah? There's people out there, including myself, if you want to relate, that are molested, that are beat, that are neglected, that are shunned, shamed, embarrassed, bullied. Just plain out, giving the shit hand. You never know what someone's going through. You never know what someone's been through. Be nice.
Yeah.
Just fucking be nice. Just fucking be nice.
You know what was really cool when you say be nice, and I said this to one of my friends earlier this morning when I went to the gym, is Cody be the first to tell you, I don't know my way around a gym. I couldn't tell you what the name of that machine is, or, it just works this and that, whatever. There was a guy at the gym, and I tried it where I was like, can I work in on flies? And he's like, what? And I go, can I work in with you? And he's like, what? But can I work in with you? And yeah, worked in with him. It reminded me of myself when I was just like this big. And at the end, he like shook my hand, he introduced
he took you
himself,
in?
and he's like, "Can I ask you some questions?" And I go, "I don't really know too much, but I'll share what I know." And he's like, "No," and shook my hand, he gave me this big hug, and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Thank you for helping me. Nobody does that." And it felt this morning. It was this morning, and it felt so good. It was so good, and because you don't know what somebody's going through, and that gym may be his therapy, and it was so
Or
cool.
it could have been so uncomfortable.
Yeah. And he's like, "Dude, you were just like, whoo, whoo." And I'm like, "I do it really fast. You're not supposed to do it fast. You're supposed to be like slow and steady." And he's like, "But dude, you were doing it." And like, he had the minimal weights, but I was like, I saw myself in this kid, and it was really cool. I loved that. How many minutes we got?
Not very many. So you want to play your game or you want to?
Yes, we're going to play a game.
Quick game that I'm going to lose.
So we're going to play a game, the gay icon
maybe
game.
5 minutes, maybe.
All right, we're going to play the gay icon. I'm going to show you guys a picture. And we're going to see if Cody knows who these people are. All right.
We all know I don't.
Okay, so I'm going to show the camera first. Who is this?
Wizard of Oz.
Who is it?
She's on the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, so you get like half.
Dorothy.
Okay, what's her real name? What's her?
She clicks the red hills and is Dorothy.
But her real name?
Give a fuck, it's Dorothy.
Judy Garland.
Fine, it's Dorothy.
All right. This one?
Oh, yeah, Cher.
Cher. Who's Cher married to?
I don't know, but it's Cher.
All right. All right.
I said, when we started this, before we started this, Brayden texted me, we're going to play a game. I said, I'm going to know 2 out of 10. So how many do you have?
I get quite a few. We'll knock it out.
10?
But, yeah, something like that. This one.
Selena.
Look
No
at
shit.
you. Yes.
fuck.
All right. This one.
Oh, Mariah Carey.
So
I used to want to fuck her.
Okay, so this guy.
And I'm gay.
Y'all know that Mariah and
But
Jennifer.
I couldn't stand if she squealed.
Mariah and Jennifer got this whole, I don't know, her thing going on. And so the guy, he's like, "I bet you my gay boyfriend didn't know."
I think
And
I
he
know her
called
baby dad.
And he goes, "Is that Jennifer Lopez?" The comments went for filth. They were like, "That's Mariah."
No, that's Mariah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, cool.
No, I had a crush on her.
This one,
Fuck me.
she's like a virgin.
No.
Madonna.
Yeah. Okay.
No. So that's one try. All right, cool.
I was singing the song in my head, though.
Like a virgin.
Yeah.
This one. We'll see if he gets this one.
Not going to happen.
Billy Porter.
Yeah,
Okay.
never.
It was like on Pose or something like that. He said, I knew that one. He's not going to know this one. Okay. So you remember, so Judy Garland, that's her daughter, Liza Minnelli, big gay icon. She played in Cabaret. Nope. Doesn't know it. All right, cool. Do we know this?
I had a crush on him before he came out about being gay.
Yes.
Ricky Martin.
Okay. We love that. All right.
But I was like this big.
We'll see if he knows this one.
Janet Jackson.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. It's a guess.
She sings "Stop in the Name of Love."
Still
I'm
still don't know her
coming.
name.
Diana Ross.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't. I knew he wouldn't know that one. All right. He was not going to know that one.
I fucking love RuPaul.
Oh, there you go. Look at you, RuPaul. All right.
I do love RuPaul.
All right. It's going to be his probably. If he doesn't get this one, don't hold on. It's his most favorite person. Save the best for last.
Like a woman.
Who is it?
Let's go, girls. It's Shania Twain.
Okay, good.
Dumbass.
That was it. I saved the best. I had to do
knew
that.
a lot.
But you did. You nailed.
How
You
is-
nailed it.
I know a lot. I know a lot.
So in closing, I've also noticed that there's been a whole lot of celebrities that have opened up about mental health, like Selena Gomez, Simone Biles. Do you think that people that are of notoriety, do you think that helps?
No. Helps what?
Helps bring notoriety to it. Like helps bring, when they talk about these mental health, do you think it brings like, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you think it's helping when they talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah, because the stigma and
Especially with the platform
the
that they
stigma
have.
and the taboo about having a mental health illness. Do you know that it's more common than not? How about this? Fuck you if you think I'm lying. We all have one. We all have one. It may not be this tier, this tier, this tier. It may not be that extreme. We all have a mental illness.
Amen. All right. Before we wrap up, if there's one thing that you want our listeners to take away from this today, I feel like it's okay to not be okay and you deserve support. What would you say?
Call me. No, call me if you need someone. Me 1,000%. I can't say call me because you don't have my number, but message me and we'll figure it out. I mean, if you're uncertain on how about talking about it or something that's going on, anything you think I could help, call me.
And the best advice that I could give is check on your strong friends because they need help too.
Shower washes my tears away. No, but seriously, call me.
Yeah. Reach out. Thank you for listening or watching the show. This is an episode Cody was really passionate about. We didn't dig too
As
much.
you can't tell, I cried in the motherfucking episode. But yeah, there's so much more that goes to it. There's so many more things I could talk. Like I didn't even address all the cards and notes that I wrote, but the main point is just fucking talk. And if you don't feel comfortable talking, talk to somebody that you don't know. Call me, message me. It's so scary because, sometimes people don't know to reach out and check.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been times that I've been, you know what? Gun to my head. How about that one? Because it's been true. I'm not scared to say so. That I thought I was at the wit's end. And no one knew to call and check. And there had been, honestly, I can remember that point. I didn't, no one checked on me, which no one should have to, or you shouldn't feel like someone should, but no one did check on me or ask me or even conversate with me for at least 3 to 4 days after I actually held a gun to my head. Which was in this past 2 to 3 years. I'm not going to pinpoint times. Talk to somebody. We love you. We love talking to you. It's not going to be that long until you hear from us again.
It's actually going to be 2 weeks. We're going to record 2 episodes next week.
Hey, this one's going to be more fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even going to give you a heads up because it's going to be butthole fun.
No.
Brayden's butthole.
It's funny. Nobody's peed in it yet.
I say butthole, but that's kind of specific.
I have something to tell you. Anyways, talking about peeing. I peed on somebody.
Not in their butt?
No.
Told
I
you.
peed on somebody, but
I'm making shirts and y'all are going to have to wear them.
We've got merch coming. We do got merch coming. We got hats. This is a hat, one of the hats.
It is a flat bill hat. And
we do have baseball hats too, but
we'll put our links up there. You'll be able to hit us up through our personals. You'll and then see it on our cars, see it on our family's cars.
But remember to check us out at unspokendallas.com, Unspoken Podcast Dallas, Unspoken on the Unspoken Podcast on Facebook. Please comment. You guys have been killing
There's Breyden Rockstar. There's Double My Roofing.
There is.
Hit us up. Like I said, if you need some help, if you need to talk, Double My Roofies. There's some underscores in there. We'll be there to talk to you. I swear to God, if you're not weird. Weird, I mean like don't try to be inappropriate. Otherwise, if you need help, fucking talk to me, man. Talk to me.
We're here for you.
Next episode is definitely more.
It's gonna be a little more
less
fun.
Serious.
It's less serious.
It's a little more fun.
But yeah.
Some sex talk will through.
Maybe by that time I would have had peed in somebody's butt, but we'll see if that works.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, we love y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a great night, evening, day, wherever you're at. And make sure to check us out, unspokendallas.com. We love you.
Bye.